is louder than the chopper that is outside. Can you all hear that? Sounds like they're right over my house. No. All right, let's get the game back on. And hope that this picks up the game and not the chopper. All right, welcome, lovely people. Today, I'm making a short video, but hopefully an interesting one. While I was scrolling through the presets as I was having a look to create my Wonder Woman character, I realized that they have massively overlooked a character that I myself would like to create, and have kind of worked out how to do so from the character creation screen. I don't have the items that I would like in-game to be able to, you know, make about 1 billion different armories that I normally do for characters when I create one, but I do know what I can do from character creation to create her. So obviously this video is titled, so you already know. We're going to attempt to create Batwoman, also known as Catherine Kane. So let's go into create a character. Man, the music is so much louder than the words. Oh, there we go.
Considering how frequently we have seen this, maybe we could just skip a little bit ahead to the end.
They must be on the front line in the coming battle, or my grim future will become your own.
She did not look very happy. Let's do this. All right, so the oversight here is that we do not have any Batwoman preset. Unacceptable. I will say I don't have a bunch of abilities unlocked. So that's going to make it a little more, you know, I wouldn't be able to do actually I would, because Gadget is clearly you would do gadgets for her, right? It's obvious. But the fact that there is absolutely no preset for Batwoman, I feel is an oversight. Because I would want to create Batwoman, and I think everybody who watches my videos knows, I prefer to create a female character over a male character because I'm female. And I like to play a character I can relate to. I have literally got 2 male characters on I have over 117 characters now, and only 2 of them are male. One of them was me creating a character where everything about him is stuff that I would not choose. So I chose all my least favorite everything. And the other one is Spock. Because it's Spock. So I tend to create female characters. I feel like, you know, it's me, more like me playing if the character looks kind of like me. I will say I create quite a few that don't look like me now. Like I've created Harley Quinn and I've created Raven. Actually, she does look a little like me. And Superwoman, Woman of Superwoman. I've created characters who do not necessarily look like me. But I prefer to play a female character, and I would not choose to play Batman. I would choose to play Batwoman. So, let us create our own Batwoman. And I think it's really interesting they don't have it here because she's actually quite easy to make and it looks very accurate when you're done. Like, you can get very close. So, let's go athletic. At some point, game, thank you. And I'm going to do medium. I feel like that's the correct height or close enough. She's a hero. I like powerful. I'm going to leave powerful. I'm going to change this, obviously, to Batman. Her ability is going to be gadget, because, of course it is. It just makes the most sense. She is going to use martial arts, which I will say most of what I'm choosing here is something you would also choose for Batman. Now, flight, I feel like acrobatics is probably going to be our closest and most accurate movement for her. So that's where we're going to start with customizing. We're going to do appearance? I think I said that the last time I was creating a character. Appearance. So, her skin, I feel, is accurate from the beginning. Her hair, we want long. Right here. Her head piece, now, I know there is a piece that I want. What I want is her mouth and nose exposed. Not quite like that, a little bit higher up on her cheek if we can. And, yeah, so this is the sort of style I'm looking for. I don't care too much about the pattern on it because it's going to all be black to make it look as much like her as possible. But I'm thinking maybe this one is the closest to kind of a bat shape. Not that it matters too much because we're going to put something over the top of it as well, which is here. Let's find it. So there's a piece that goes over her face with spikes that go up that make it look like a bat mask. So we want that as well. I do quite like the metal head. I don't think that's it though. Stop turning! Okay. I quite like that too, but domino might be it. That's the one I think over the top. Yeah, this is what we want. Okay, so that's head and face. Emblem, there is wings. We want wings. If I can find it. Alphabetical order, Laura. It's not that complicated. Wings. That's the closest we're going to get to the bat shape on her chest from this menu. All right, so for the chest piece, we want to get as plain as possible. Almost like what I was looking for when I was creating Catwoman. Plain, because the whole lot is going to be black. We want the collar to reach her headpiece as well. Oh, I just realized something. Guys, I messed up. The headpiece, that's not the headpiece. We need the one with the hair out. Wait. I got too excited and went too quick. I just lost a slipper. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we want the piece to cover her nose here as well. So which one of these doesn't really matter too much because it's going to be changed to black. So let's just go with that one. Then we can go back to chest. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I did that. Hair has to be out. Hair has to be out if you want it to look like her, okay? Okay. Oh, maybe streak slimline might be the way to go? Those ones aren't going to be it. Let's chuck streak slimline in. I think that might be the one to go for. All right. Back. I'm not a big fan of capes, but the closest one that you can get in here is tattered because they don't have one with the correct texture along the bottom that you want. I don't know if people are aware of what the bat cape looks like or what, but it's got arches going across so that when you spread it out, it kind of looks like a bat wing, I'm guessing. But tattered is the closest we can get here, and it is irritating that these capes cannot be two-toned. You can't put one tone on the inside and one tone on the outside. I don't like capes, but I would at least like, if I'm using a cape, to be able to adjust the colors to be more accurate to the character I'm creating, and I don't appreciate that I can't. Anyway, let's move on before I get really upset. Hands. She's got like fin spikes coming out, so we're going to find the one with fins. I think there are two different kinds that you can get from here. See, that's one of them finned, which I feel is close, though the spikes that she has are slightly shorter and more numerous. I believe there's 3. Yeah, it looks like the majority of the time there's 3 fins for her, but since we can't get that, like the slimline other fin one is 1 fin. So we want to go back up here and get finned and get the 2 fins because it's the most close and accurate that we can get. Then her waist, we really want to find something that has pouches along. There's a few different ones in here that you can use for that. So we've got simple utility as one. I hate how it scrolls all the way back up to the top of that menu. Simple utility, then parliamentary is another one. And then I think, is it multi-pouch? No? Maybe that's it. I think the other one I was thinking of was multi-pouch and it's just not what I want. Right, so it's going to be a choice between parliamentary and simple utility. The parliamentary has better texture going on and sits a bit higher. The simple goes a bit lower on her waist. I think I like the parliamentary more. I think we'll go with that. Legs. Let's see if we can find one to match. Slimline? No. That's very Harley. There we go. Tertiary slimline? I don't know. Maybe? No, none of those. Let's go up. Where was I? We were here. So we'll go up from here. We need a full-length trouser. Oh, power. No, that's got too much sheen. It needs to be matte, not shiny. I mean, I'm not a big fan of shiny anyway, as everybody is probably aware by now. But it just doesn't suit what we're doing here either. It needs to match her top. Oh, whoops. That was my bad. I accidentally pressed a button. Flip seed. These we can use as well if we get the color. If we get the pattern to be somewhere near the ankle, which I think Ice has. Oh, that's... Nope, too much texture there. We don't want that. I mean, that kind of is okay. Okay. So tertiary it is, it looks like. This one here. And don't worry, we will change the colors to be correct. Okay, then for her boot, we've got one with kind of like a peak piece on the front, which I will be able to find, hopefully. Similar to, no, not quite that, but similar to the shape that they have on the front of that. That's it. Nope. What did I scroll too fast? I did. Tall, clean, trim. This is the one, the right shape on the front. So that's everything. Next, we want color. Skin, I think the skin is correct already. Her hair needs to be red. We will need to adjust that in-game because clearly that's not the right color. But for the moment, makeup, I like it to match so it doesn't contrast too much. And a lot of the pinks on here are a little more yellow and the blues are a little more, reds are a little more blue toned, so I don't want them to clash. So we'll just go with the red for the sake of being safe. Then we want black. Yes. And we want the red. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then I think we'll keep the grey, even though it tends to not be very much on there. It tends to be very much the red and the black. But we'll go with this. Her eye color, there are a few different options for eye color that I can see there, but most characters I've created have blue, and I feel like green is a good complementary color to go with the red. So we're going to go with the green. It is an option there, although I do think she's had multiple eye colors throughout, but let's go with the green just for the sake of having something a little bit different to what I normally choose, because a lot of characters have blue eyes, which is interesting. I also have blue eyes, even though most of the time they look grey and really boring.
Blue eyes, you say?
But that is my Batwoman. So let's go to play and see what name we can use for her. I wonder if this is taken. I'd be surprised if this was available. Yeah, already taken. Is anybody surprised? Really? No. Let's do what I do. That Batwoman. Okay. Let's go into play, and we will adjust the colors so that you can see how she will actually look when the colors are all correct on her. Unfortunately, I can't go in here and play around with a whole bunch of styles to make her look more like Batwoman with other things, because on this particular account, I don't have them available. But if you're looking to create Batwoman from scratch from the character creation screen, I don't feel that you really need much more than this. So let's get over here, and I'll show you the color changes that you should do if you want her to look correct. Very first thing, that hair color is going to irritate me. Let's fix it. It's just too red and not browny enough. It looks a little too unnatural, you know what I mean? No, we still want red. We just want it a little less bright and a little more brown. There, I feel that's a little bit more accurate. Oh, it's a little too brown now. Too brown! I can't get this right, can I? Okay, that'll do me. Then we're going to fix the colors here. So her face, head. See how we've got the two prongs at the front that make that bat mask quite good. Then chest, chuck on black everywhere. Hands will stay the red. Waist, there's only red around like that, so I'm going to have all red instead of the grey poking out there. Legs, all black. Feet, we want the main color red. Okay, then the top color of this boot is actually a more pale red, so let's go create one. I say create. Let's just go grab one from in here. There we go. Then her emblem needs to be more full than this. So we'll go to the emblem here. And we want everything to be the red so that it stands out like the bat symbol would on her chest. And that's it. That is Batwoman. It's so simple to create. It's so easy. You don't even need to unlock anything extra. You just use what's from the creator character, including the ability. Like, I don't have all of the abilities unlocked on here, or the superpowers, whatever you want to call them. I just need gadgets, and it works. She's great, and acrobatics works for her. You don't need a shield. It's just perfect. So, obviously, there are things that you can do to edit this to make it even more so like Batwoman. Like, you might want to swap over your hair to Botanical or Magician. You might want to get an actual bat mask instead of something that's kind of just making do to make it work. Bat symbol, the emblem on her chest probably would be better. Maybe a suit that is more, less textured so that you don't see any markings on it, like we can see the stitching on here. But I think this looks correct. I think this is really accurate, and I think it's really awesome that this can be done from character creation, and I don't feel I need to edit anything. I can, but I don't feel I need to. I mean, my most prominent thing I would want to edit is the cape. I would want the cape to have the arches along the bottom. I don't know what that's called. And I would want the interior to be red and the back to be black. But since we can't do it, it's pretty good. It's pretty easy to do. She looks very accurate. And even as you continue the storyline for this, I'm pretty sure one of the first things I do is go and attack Scarecrow with Batwoman. And standing next to each other, I feel these would look very similar. So, yeah. I'm sorry this video is so brief, but I just thought I can't believe they don't have Batwoman in the templates when it's an ability that's going to be gadgets and it's so simple to make. So simple. So for anyone who's looking to create Batwoman and doesn't really have anything unlocked, do this. It's easy. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling now and let you guys go back to your day. Have a lovely day. Someone is screeching. And I will see you next time, maybe. I mean, I can't actually see you. You can see me, though. I'm so sorry about that. Can't really do much about it. It's the way my videos go. Bye, guys.